they were young. They were brave, and they believed that freedom was worth dying for. What you're about to see is not a movie. It's real.
Most of the Japanese mandated islands. On a tiny one called Peleliu, the Japs have a good airstrip. We must seize it to protect our invasion of the Philippines. It will also help us cut off a great chain of enemy strongholds loaded with troops. We begin by softening it up, bombing, strafing. Navy planes from fast carrier forces strike first. 3,000 sorties are flown, dropping over 2.5 million pounds of bombs.
September 1944. The Pacific War reaches its deadliest stage. The U.S. Marines and Army prepare to invade the islands of Peleliu and Angaur, two small specks of land that would soon become living hell. This film was co-produced by the U.S. Army, Navy, and Marines, and directed by combat cameramen, 9 of whom would die filming these scenes.
Heavy bombers of the Far Eastern Air Force fly 400 sorties to add another 2 million pounds. Have completed their strikes, Jap air strength in the Palaus is crossed out. The stage is now set, and from their bases, Guadalcanal, Pearl Harbor, the Marshalls, come the assault forces. Battleships, cruisers, destroyers, transports, over 600 ships of all types. It requires 3 Navy men afloat to put 1 soldier or Marine ashore.
Before the invasion, the beaches looked calm. But beneath the jungle, the Japanese had spent 2 years building fortresses, tunnels, bunkers, and hidden guns carved into coral. Every soldier who looked at those shores knew this mission would be one of the hardest of the war.
And in these is the 81st Army Division. They'll take Angaur 6 miles south, which also must be held before Peleliu is secure. D-1. Those who can have a bath.
The morning of September 15th. The sky turns red as Navy ships open fire, then Spalens, and suddenly the first waves of Marines rush toward the beach. What followed was chaos. Bullets, fire, and smoke everywhere. Cameramen filmed from the front lines, shoulder to shoulder with the men they followed.
Tight doors and hatches. And the assault force is buttoned up, ready for action. There's the signal. 30 seconds to go. Turrets are loaded with 2,000-pound projectiles, 200 pounds of powder. And 300 heavy guns train on the target. Ready? Commence firing. During 3 days and nights, the Navy will pour 6,000 tons of hot steel on the island. Take those small guns, the 40 millimeters. They alone will fire 100,000 shells. The big guns, 70,000. 12 million pounds of punishment. The enemy is well dug in over there, holed up in strong pillboxes and deep caves. This will kill a lot of them, soften up their defenses. But the Marines will have the bulk of the Jap strength left to face when they get ashore.
Peleliu was unlike any island the Marines had faced before. The heat reached 120 degrees. Water ran out within hours. The Japanese refused to surrender. Every cave had to be cleared by hand, grenade by grenade. The island became a nightmare of fire and coral dust. Narrator. Every frame of this film was captured by men with cameras instead of
H-hour for the Marines. 3 regiments will land abreast on a 2,000-yard beach. The 1st and 5th will pivot left and head toward Bloody Nose Ridge. The 7th will pivot right to secure that flank. The airstrip is straight ahead. Jap mortar and artillery fire is heavy. The first wave is pinned down. 20 landing vehicles are knocked out, but we're on the beach.
Men collapsed from exhaustion, heat stroke, and thirst. Medics worked under sniper fire. The wounded screamed for water that didn't exist, but they kept moving forward inch by inch, because turning back meant death for everyone behind them.
100 wounded, 58 missing. Veterans, these Marines. Guadalcanal, New Britain. This is their 3rd show. Well-trained, well-equipped, expert with rifles, grenades, flamethrowers, mortars, artillery. 15 million rifle and machine gun bullets, 90,000 mortar shells, 150,000 field artillery shells, and 125,000 hand grenades will be presented by the Marine Corps to Imperial Japan, with the compliments of hometown USA.
While the Marines fought on Peleliu, the U.S. Army invaded Angaur. Dense jungle, hidden bunkers, booby traps everywhere. Every step forward was paid for in blood. The Japanese defenders, nearly 10,000 strong, refused to retreat, refused to surrender. Flamethrowers cleared the caves. Grenades silenced bunkers. Day after day, week after week, the battle dragged on. The Army called it a meat grinder. The Marines called it the Island of Death.
Fortified position. That's where he'll make his final stand.
30 days of constant combat, thousands of Americans killed or wounded. Out of 10,000 Japanese troops, only a few dozen survived, but the mission was complete. The islands were secure at a terrible cost.
D+2. 2 days, 2,000 Purple Hearts.
When it was over, the jungle was gone. The earth was black. The cameras kept rolling, capturing the silence after the storm. For those who survived, there were no cheers.
Some of these Marines
just
were on Peleliu for only a few hours.
That many
Some will remain forever.
Turn home. Estan Stara, 17:30, Dziedzictwo operatorów. Narrator. The footage you're watching was hand-carried back to the United States. It was processed, cut, and shown to the public. Not to glorify war, but to honor the men who fought it. Each frame, each second, is a memorial to those who filmed and those who fell.
Meanwhile, over on Angaur Island, 6 miles away, soldiers of the 81st Army Division are landing. This is their first engagement. Like the Marines, their combat strength is around 15,000 men. Reinforcements and supply echelons double that figure. It required 20 transports to bring the 81st to this beach.
Today we watch it in peace, but for them it was anything but peaceful. These were ordinary men placed in extraordinary circumstances. They fought for something larger than themselves, and they left behind a message for all time. Freedom has a price. This was Fury in the Pacific, filmed in 1944, released in 1945, restored, narrated, and preserved to keep history alive. Watch the full version on our channel.
Then the push inland.
And if you believe